It's definitely something that I think if you're in a special school or a mainstream, actually, it's something that certainly I would definitely recommend. My name is Chris Rue. I'm the head teacher of Epinay Business and Enterprise School. I'm also a leadership advisor to Durham Local Authority Special Schools also. It's grown every year, so we've currently got just over 100 staff and we've got 264 children. I think we're always looking to better the education and the experience for our children, and we're in a world of technology now. We've got more and more children with different needs, and so when we were looking at kind of what spaces we had available and what things were out there, this kind of jumped out as something that we thought would be amazing for a range of our children, especially from kind of reception all the way through to sixth form. We saw it could have a purpose for lots and lots of children. In the morning, we tend to use it for our littler children of reception year 1, year 2, and that tends to be sensory focused. So that could be either having something on the backdrop that we want to wake the children up and we want to get them moving and dancing and kind of being more active, or we could have something very opposite to kind of something very calming where we need our children to kind of just be more focused and more regulated. I think then as we go through the year groups, the interactive floor allows us to play various games and use various subjects, so we can have one-to-one staff doing maths work or science or English. The backdrop allows us to kind of immerse our children in the environment that they're learning about, whether that be about the Romans and kind of put them in a Roman fort, or we're doing RE and put them in a mosque. But the other things that we've used it for, which I totally didn't think about initially, was that a lot of our children got medical needs, and so we can immerse them in a hospital theatre or an optician or things like that, which they might find quite scary, where they can ask questions about the types of machines and apparatus that are around them. So it just takes away that anxiety for when they do go to kind of hospital or somewhere else. A couple of things, because although we knew we had the ideal space, we had a couple of firms come out to kind of just talk through their company and what they could do, and obviously cost was important. But when Craig and the team came out, we felt that we got a really kind of hands-on personal experience with them. They're always at the end of the phone. Any issues that we've got, which have been minor, it was that kind of personal approach that we thought really suited us. I would say it varies on age. Again, start from our lowest ones, everything that's interactive on the floor sensory-wise, I would say our lowest year groups are in here daily. Because it's so popular, we've then had to kind of timetable out the room for different year groups for different subjects during the week. So there's very few times when this isn't being used. We've tried to keep some unallocated spots on the timetable, and what that allows us to do is that we have children of any age that are dysregulated at any one time. This room is sometimes a perfect room for them to come and kind of just regulate and put something of interest on the screen. Sometimes it's distraction, but normally 5 to 10 minutes in this type of space allows them then to go back to lesson to focus. We actually hire this out as well to other schools. So it's kind of a free basis really, where they get to kind of have a little trial and see what they like. I quite like using it on a Friday afternoon before I go home to regulate myself. But I would say in terms of staff use, I've caught a couple of people in at different times during the break, yeah. But it works for everyone, and if this it improves my staff well-being, then fantastic. But absolutely worth every penny. Spot on, yeah, absolutely spot on, no problem. Like I said, we were expecting lots of glitches initially and we weren't too sure how to use things, but because the training and the personal approach was there from the very start, it made everything so hands-on and so easy. And despite it looking, so futuristic and full of technology, actually the user option on it is really quite friendly. You don't need to kind of have a degree to work out, how to get things on the floor and the wall, which certainly helps me. Yes, and I have, and we've had a couple of schools come round actually from all over the northeast to come have a look at this, and I think that there's 5 or 6 people that we've put emails through and forwarded it on to, and even today one of my governors that works in another special school has asked for your details. So yeah, we've done it from the very start. I would just say if you've got the space in your school and you've got the fund available, it's definitely something that, you can't put impact on everything and realise, what kind of impact this has. But the feeling is that we've got lots of children that are calm and regulated in school when this is part of their timetable. And so it's definitely something that I think if you're in a special school or a mainstream, actually, it's something that certainly I would definitely recommend.